Just a quickie here. What do you do when the guy before you had wainscoting that was horrible wood paneling and put glue everywhere? This stuff does not come off. I don't know what kind of glue it is. You can't scrape it off with your nail even a tiny bit. I heated it up with a heat gun to 1100 degrees, couldn't touch it. I had no clue what to do. Put out the trusty Fein multimeter. I'll do a more in-depth review on one of these later. This is the FMM 350 QSL MultiMaster. This is their new Starlock Plus MultiMaster. It retails for $199 in the US. Sometimes you can find $20 off. Sometimes you can find like $40 off. If you're really lucky like me, my Home Depot accidentally ordered it, immediately put it on clearance because they didn't have a place for it on the shelf, and I got it for half price, but normally $199. It's made in, sorry, it won't focus, I don't know why, but it is made in Germany. So that's part of the reason for the price, and I think for the quality of the tool, it's pretty fair and reasonable. But I'll do a longer review on the tool later. How do you get this horrible glue off? You can use one of two blades on this will work for this. This is the rigid scraper blade. You see number 234, and don't use it over a speed 4. For this stuff, I'm using speed 3 because it melts, it burns pretty. It doesn't melt, it just burns. So speed 3 keeps it from burning so much. You can also use the flexible blade. The flexible blade won't gouge your wall by accident, like you see I did there. That's an accidental gouge. The flexible blade won't do that. On the other hand, the rigid blade is much faster, and since I'm going to have to skim coat these walls anyway, as you can see, I'm just going to have to use this because it's much faster. Alright, so the trick with this guy is don't use pressure. With the flexible one, use pressure. But with the rigid one, don't bother using pressure, just let the angle and the tool do the work. I'm not going to do it for the video because it's too hard, but I really recommend using vibration gloves when you use one of these multi-tools, because they just oscillate back and forth and they vibrate a lot. So bear with me, I'm going to have to put the camera down to use my hearing protection because it is loud. And sorry for the echo, it's just the work environment I have. So put my hearing protection on. I'll take this guy, he's on speed 3. It doesn't go as well trying to hold the camera with one hand and looking at the wall through the camera as it does when you do it without a camera. That's why I did a second one so you can see how it normally goes, which is much more easily than I did it here. But like I said, if you use the flexible one, you'll avoid all this, but this is faster. Alright, so hopefully now if anybody else comes across a mess like this, they'll know what to do to make it better.